Good evening. Happy hour at home on Wednesday, May the 27th, and a Wednesday. So last week I was a little amiss with the dates. I messed them up on the email and I messed them up in speaking as well. But today it is secure. It's the 27th of May. G'day, mate. G'day, mate. Today is Australian wines, and we learned an interesting combination of things in reference to where Australian wines line up in the world of wines. So they are third in line. France is first, Italy is second, and they're primarily in the red wine family, and most of their wines are produced in southern Australia on the east coast of Australia. So, and I think we picked two of the wines today that are coming from that particular region. Strangely enough, Australia, you would think is a small country, but they produce 1.3, 1.4 billion liters of wines, 800 million of which are exported. So it's a pretty popular brand of product. So there are two basic varieties of reds, although Merlot is also in the mix there, but it's Shiraz and Cabernet Sauvignon, and those are the types of grapes. There are 130 some odd grapes that are used in the wine production in Australia, and also there are about 2,000 producers of wine. Another interesting, very interesting note is that the word, the name Shiraz was originally Shiraz. And because the Australians got involved, they renamed it as Shiraz. So that's just a sidebar. So we have two different wines. One is a particular 2017 Limestone Coast Shiraz, and it comes out of the George Norman Estates, as you can see. And the other wine is a mixture of Shiraz and Cabernet coming out of Heartland as a spice trader. But we will focus on opening up the Great Norman wine. So the top has came off, a little left over, and then we are trying to see how this works. It still seems to be working very nicely. The bottle is not turning. The cork is coming out, and it has extracted. So now we will take the cork out in a similar fashion so that we can smell the cork, which is the first part of the tasting ceremony. Okay, it seems to be clear of any issues. So now we pour a tasting amount. And yes, you guessed it. The most important part at the moment is the legs. Yes, indeed. And the legs on this wine are, I would say, thinner than the last couple heartier wines, but it has a good aroma. Good. It needs some breathing, but at this point, we will do the decanting. We found the best procedure for decanting is when the wine decanter is just sitting on the table. And you can see how lovely it looks if I were to move that glass. But in any case, I think you get the idea of how the decanting process works. So in any case, there we go. And happy hour at home on Wednesday. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye-bye now.